Hello and welcome to the channel. Recently defeated presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Al-Haji Atiku Abubakar, has stormed Minna, the Niger state capital, as he seeks audience with one-time military head of state Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida. Find out details of this top-level meeting. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Atiku in closed-door meeting with IBB in Minna. The presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the February 25th elections, Atiku Abubakar, on Wednesday paid an unscheduled visit to the former military head of state, General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, retired. The former vice president, who arrived at the Minna International Airport around 11 a.m. in the morning, was received by the former governor of Niger State, Dr. Muazu Babangida Aliyu. He then moved straight to the uphill mansion of the elder statesman in Minna. Channels Television gathered that the meeting between the duo lasted for over an hour. According to findings, the visit is not unconnected with the just concluded elections in the country and to make official complaints about the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC's) inability to conduct a free, fair and acceptable election sequel to its rejection and calling for the cancellation of the results. Also, Atiku Abubakar was in Minna to welcome General Babangida after his return from a foreign medical trip. Atiku lost to his main rival of the All Progressives Congress (APC), Bola Tinubu, who polled 8,794,726 votes. He came tops in 12 of Nigeria's 36 states and secured significant numbers in several other states to claim the highest number of votes. The 76-year-old, who has now run for president 6 times, got 6,984,520 votes, while the candidate of the Labour Party (LP), Peter Obi, who in less than a year galvanized young voters in a manner some have described as unprecedented, finished the race with 6,101,533 votes. Both Atiku and Obi are not happy with the outcome of the election and have approached the court to challenge the results. Meanwhile, Atiku Abubakar on Tuesday inaugurated the legal team to challenge the controversial presidential election of February 25, 2023. The PDP presidential candidate, while inaugurating the legal team at his campaign headquarters in Abuja, charged it to establish the claim of illegality in the February 25th presidential election and reclaim the mandate of the Nigerian people. Atiku told the team that apart from reclaiming the mandate from those who undertook the electoral heist that was not a reflection of the will of Nigerians, the legal team should also use the opportunity of the trial to strengthen constitutional democracy in the country. Addressing the team headed by Chief J. Gadzama San at the conference room of his office at the campaign headquarters, Atiku said it was imperative that they work assiduously in reclaiming the mandate, not necessarily because of him and the PDP, but to strengthen democracy and the electoral process and for generations unborn. The members of the team include Chief Chris Uche San, Mr. Paul Usoro San, Tayo Jegede San, Ken Mosiah San, Chief Mike Ozekome San, Mahmoud Magaji San, Joe Abraham San, Mr. Shukwuma Ume San, Dr. Gaba Tetengi San, and Chief Emeka Etiaba San. Others are Chief Godi Ushe San, Professor Maxwell Gidado San, the National Legal Advisor of the PDP A.K. Ajibade San, Mr. O.M. Atoyebi San, Mrs. Nella Rabana San, Paul Ogbole San, Nuremi Jimo San, and Abdul Ibrahim San. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Meanwhile, Atiku yesterday suggested a better way for Nigerians to demonstrate against the charm election of February 25th. Atiku, according to results released by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), emerged second after the winner Bola Tinubu of the All Progressives Congress (APC). The former vice president thanked Nigerians immensely for their high sense of patriotism in braving the odds to perform their civic duty during the presidential election. I truly appreciate their resilience, tenacity, and courage, he said in a signed statement, noting, "It is indeed heartwarming that they have faith in rescuing and rebuilding our great country as envisioned by our great party, the PDP." Atiku said, as attested to by both local and international observers, the result of the February 25th presidential election as announced by INEC was grossly tainted and did not reflect the will of the electorate. Nigerians have demonstrated against this blatant injustice through different mediums, and for that, I thank them again for their non-violent conduct despite the provocations. Indeed, what INEC did in announcing the manipulated result was a clear breach of not only the 2022 Electoral Act, but also of its own guidelines, which the Electoral Commission had repeatedly claimed would uphold the standards we had seen in the Osun and Ekiti elections. Curiously, the INEC chairman further ignored calls for a review of the process in line with the amended law. Atiku, however, maintained all hope is not lost. According to him, our citizens desirous of a better Nigeria, we must never give in to apathy. The electoral fraud perpetrated by INEC will be reversed in due course as we step up the course to reclaim our mandates. We must continue to show resilience in the defense of our democracy and in the exercise of our rights to vote. Consequently, I urge all our supporters to turn out in large numbers on March 11 to cast their votes for the PDP in the governorship and state houses of assembly election. He added, there is no better way to demonstrate against the sham of an election of February 25th than for patriotic citizens like you to turn out en masse this Saturday to vote for a greater and prosperous Nigeria as envisioned by the PDP. I urge you to cast your votes peacefully and in strict compliance with the Electoral Act and INEC guidelines, and having cast your votes, be vigilant and protect those votes. Also, the Bola Tinubu presidential campaign spokesman in the Southeast, Dr. Joseph Onor, has repudiated recently elected senators and representatives from the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Labour Party (LP) who collected their certificates of return while their political parties are contesting the election that produced them and the president-elect, Bola Tinubu. According to the spokesman, it was hypocritical and also an act of double standards and deceit of the public, knowing that the election that produced both the National Assembly members-elect and that of the president-elect was conducted with the same beavers on the same day, which their political parties are claiming were not used to upload the results that were obtained on the February 25th election day. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.